Hey, y'all. Um, Today is April the 15th. Today is the day that I have been anticipating and dreading at the same time. Just want to come on here and share some things that's been happening all this month, the last month of going through this first year. And number one, I have been experiencing a lot of red cardinals, and they have been around, flown by me in my car, um, been in areas um, around me, and it comforted me and gave me a little bit of hope and strength for the days ahead. Um, I believe I have to do good on my dreams. I believe I had a dream with my dad in it again. I don't remember what it was, but when I woke up, I was like, you know how you wake up and you think about somebody and it's like, oh, I just thought about them, or oh, I just dreamed about them. That's how it was, and I just don't remember what it was. I posted something the other day about yellow butterflies. So the last month or couple of months, I have been experiencing yellow butterflies. So of course it's spring, right? Um, it's like the yellow butterflies with the black on them. So it's spring, but like I have seen them a lot and I've noticed, right? So sometimes we don't notice things, but I have noticed like yellow butterflies in my yard wherever I go, um, driving. And it was just too good not to look it up. And the thing about it is that on different platforms and websites and everything, it was a consensus that one, your departed loved ones are sending hellos and love. And number two is that new beginnings, fresh beginnings, um, abundance is coming your way. And I was like, wow, new love, like all of that is coming. And it's been like every time I turn around, I'm like, there go a yellow butterfly just crossed while I was driving. And I'm like, why is it a whole bunch? Um, but today was kind of sad. So today was not as sad as I thought it was going to be. It started actually last Sunday, and I was gathering pictures because I knew that I was going to post to him today in a TikTok video. And I was gathering his photos, and I was like, oh my gosh. So it kind of hit me. I didn't cry. But throughout this week, it's just been kind of anxiety driven that this day is about to come. Just wanted to come on here and continue with some things that have been happening. So I said, I saw cardinals, I saw yellow, butterflies during that time, the last month or so. And just memories of my dad surfaced. So the last month leading up to the anniversary of my dad's death, I had a lot of so it's the last time I talked to him, the last time I text, the last time said I love you, the last time that I had an opportunity to talk to you, which was April 13th, and I didn't take it. And so it was a lot of last. Dallas has been missing Pop lately as well, and she would say that she would have her moment and all of that. And so when the day finally came on Friday night, I just boohoo cried from the shower to my closet, and just had a moment. I had my little blanket and I had my moment to cry it out, and to just be like, oh God, like I miss his voice. I miss his voice. I miss everything. I did a post. I miss everything about him. How he got on my nerves. My dad really, he got on my nerves sometimes. And the thing about it, I wanted to orchestrate a conversation with him that I never got to have with him. And I wanted to let him know, you know, that despite things that I've heard about him in the past, despite, you know, everything about him, that I wanted to let him know that, you know, I still loved him, and, you know, he did a great job with the life that he was given. And I wanted to, you know, let him know that I didn't hold anything against him, and, you know, that, you know, I loved him. And of course, you know, I know that he knew that I loved him, but I wanted to say that to him, and I just never, it was in the back of my mind, and it kept pressing and kept pressing, to the point where I knew I wanted to, but I was like, am I in my feelings or not? So I had to like regroup to see if my feelings were, if I was really in my feelings, or if like I really needed to say that. And I felt like I did, because I know in the back of his mind, he just thought that he did a terrible job, and I wanted to let him know. And you know, sometimes we don't know what others think about us and all of that. And it's good that people know that. They'd be like, oh, and out of the blue, like, it wasn't a conversation that led up to it. It was like, I just want to let you know that you're doing a phenomenal job. You're doing a great job. You've done a great job. I hold no ill feelings against you. So clearly I didn't get to have that conversation, but I hope that, you know, he knows that. And if he's listening, I hope that, you know, he knows. The last year, if he never knew, the last year, I hope that he saw that and heard that wherever he is. And that, you know, we love him. And as we continue to move into the path that's set before us, you know, all of the things that I feel like he should be here with to celebrate and all of that, he won't be. So I have to move forward. This would probably be the last video diary that I do. Clearly it is not the end of my grief journey. So as I look back at all of my videos, I'm like, wow. And I am going to miss him. And, you know, grief is definitely hard. And I just, you know who controls my tomorrow. I know that God is with me. He loves me. I thank God that, you know, he's allowed my dad, for me to have a relationship with my dad. The last couple of weeks, so Easter was a week before. Easter this year. So last year, Easter was the week before. And so I had to experience 2 weeks worth of cycles, because last year on Easter weekend, that's when he passed. So Good Friday, Easter, all of that. So this year I went through Good Friday, I went through Easter, and then I went through the actual week that he passed. It was a so unreal time. And I don't know if Easter will ever be the same again for me. And also we have this spring at our school. It's called Community Day. And that will always be impressed on me. Community Day is tomorrow. And that will be impressed on me, because that was the day that really was my last day working and doing stuff for my job. And like I said, I could have called him. I could have, and I didn't. And so it's just a lot of things that triggered me this past month, but still smiling and doing what I can. And hope these videos help anyone that has went through a grief process, to let you know that I'm still standing. Like, a moment is a moment. Don't allow moments to define your life. You can get through it. You can. It's hard. It's hard, that kicking, screaming, and beating pillows and stuff. All of that. Right, I did it. And it's just a moment though. It feels like forever. It feels like eternity. It feels like that feeling won't end, but it will. And continue to honor your loved one. Continue to honor their legacy. Honor what they would do. Honor what they would say. Honor the things that they started but didn't finish as their legacy. And until next time, y'all.